everybody. Welcome back to my channel for another episode of the Not So Very Challenge. Apparently there's bubble wrap there. So in the last part, we found out that Sky was pregnant. She told her parents, Philippe, her parents, and it's basically the next day. As soon as, Matcha and Nixon obviously were very, not accepting of the news. They were obviously very upset, but they were willing to work through it with her and as a family. And she was so relieved, and she texted Philippe to tell him that, her parents were very understanding of the situation and were very kind. And then she didn't hear anything from him, and she didn't get a text when she woke up in the morning. She didn't have anything, and she tried to text him, call him. He wasn't answering. And so she's at school right now, scared. She's worried. And then right after they leave, so like an hour or so after they leave, Nixon and Matcha are inside, and they get a knock on the door, and they answer it, and it's none other than Philippe. And Philippe is in tears. He's sobbing on their porch. He has a small backpack with him, and he's sobbing. And Nixon is the one who answered the door. He went to Philippe and was like, "What's going on?" Basically, when Philippe had told his mother about the baby, about the pregnancy, and she did not take it too kindly, of course, but she started screaming at him and telling him that he was a disgrace and he was horrible, and that he was just, a bad child. He was a bad kid, basically, for this, and that he ruined everything. And Philippe was obviously very upset, and he went to bed, and he didn't sleep at all. He just stayed awake all night, and he didn't know what to do. And when he woke up in the morning, he found his parents sitting in the living room and told him that he either needs to convince Sky to get an abortion, or he needs to leave her, and that they would pack up their bags and move so he doesn't have to be around her or the baby, because he wants to be a lawyer. Is that they wanted him to have some sort of, to be like a doctor or a lawyer or something really, something that you need a good reputation for, and having a teenage pregnancy would be a scandal, and, obviously having a baby is going to be very difficult for them to do anything with their life now. And so they told him that he needed to leave her or convince her to get an abortion. And upon giving that ultimatum, he realized that, which he already knew, he was in love with Sky. He has a ring and had all the intentions of proposing as soon as they got out of high school. But once given the ultimatum of, you need to not be a father, is basically what his parents told him, is he can't be a dad. He realized how much he wanted to be a dad. And he still hasn't exactly accepted the fact that he's going to be a dad. He's still very much in denial, but he basically ran upstairs, grabbed a couple changes of clothes and a few, he grabbed his laptop and a tablet that he had, and like I said, a couple changes of clothes, and he just, he lives right there, his parents easily, but he basically told them off and was like, "No, I'm not leaving her, you can't make me, I'm going to be a part of this baby's life, and if she does choose to abort it, then that's her choice, but I am not leaving her, and you cannot make me." And they basically said that if he doesn't leave her, they're going to disown him. And so that's when he went, grabbed his bag, and then left. And he didn't know where else to go. He has one friend named Sonia. He doesn't really have, everyone else, that's his brother, that's his sister. He does not get along with these two. I don't know why. And then he has, like, he basically only knows his siblings, Sky, and her siblings, and her parents. He has a very good relationship with her parents, actually. Which is really strange. But Sonia is his friend, but it just seemed a little strange. And he was scared because, like, he hasn't seen Matcha or Nixon since they found out that he got their daughter pregnant. And so, like, he was worried. But, of course, them being who they are were more than accepting of him. And they said, of course, you are welcome to stay. Like, well, okay. And so he's like, I don't have anywhere else to go. And so we're going to have Nixon come and have a conversation with Matcha about what to do. And he's just going to come and sit here. Alright, so we went ahead and talked to Matcha about the situation, and of course, she loves Philippe. She's always thought he was a really good kid, and that they just like that he's just a good kid. And he doesn't deserve to be kicked out, and obviously, like, they're upset. And that, of course, she likes Philippe. She thinks he's a really good kid. And that she's always really, like, liked him. He's always been, like, I did not cheat their relationship at all. Like, her relationship with, where is he? Philippe, that was not me. I did not do that. Okay? That was just their relationship. I did cheat his and Philippe's, but it wasn't, I only did it a little bit so, like, if he could hug him and it wouldn't be rejected. But, like, she genuinely thinks that he's a good kid. And, you know, like, she's not happy about the situation, but, she herself is someone who, loves her children with her entire soul. Like, she loves her kids. Those are her babies. And, okay, God, stop talking. God. And that he is, no, do not eat. I need to turn off autonomy because they're not doing what I'm wanting them to do. But basically, they went ahead and talked about it, and that they are going to allow him to stay because Matcha cannot process ever disowning her children for any reason, especially for something that was like a mistake. So she's this is basically her letting him know that he's welcome to stay. They're going to grab an air mattress from the basement or the storage shed or whatever, and that he's welcome to stay as long as he needs. And so she's, oh my god, I completely lost track of what I was saying. Sorry, my game froze. I lost my train of thought. My game froze. Matcha's always wanted him. Like, she knew that they were going to get married and was very accepting of him. She very thinks he's a charming young man, very intelligent, has a bright future, and good, and treats her daughter right. And she understands that this was bound to happen. I mean, she had a baby by accident. I mean, it was literally the complete opposite. She was too old to have a baby versus being too young. But she knows how easily something like that can happen, no matter what precautions you take. So she is very understanding of it, and her children are her world. She can never, and I repeat, never imagine abandoning or disowning her children for any reason. And, you know, Philippe is obviously very, like, relieved. He was so worried that they were going to cuss him out and tell him that he was horrible, and they didn't, and he's so relieved, and he's so happy that they're accepting of him. And you know, and then like of course he told them like exactly what his mother said. They're upset because they were that their parent not his parents were not only trying to get him to abandon his responsibilities but also to abandon their daughter and grandchild. There's so many things, but of course she's not going to take that out on Philippe. It's not Philippe's fault. But we're going to have Nixon go ahead and head to the storage bay and grab a air mattress. It may seem a bit weird that like, well, these people are already having a child together, that having them sleep in separate rooms seems a little weird, but like, I don't know. They don't really have room for it anyway. But yeah, so it's like there isn't even any room here to put a double bed, and I mean we could move them into this room, but like the whole reason that like I gave the boys the big room and her the smaller room is because she gets her own room but a smaller space. They have to share, but it's more room. So, you know, and I'm not going to make the boys lose their room because of this. But it is also Nixon's birthday today, so if it'll work. She's going to be making him a cake, and she wants Philippe to help, and of course Philippe is more than happy to help because he's very thankful for them allowing him to be here, although it's not working. There is no, we're all here. I'm not sure if he can even really help. I might, because like there's not anything. He's not going to do that, but he is going to clean the sink for them, as well as clean that bowl that he put up here. Click on the bowl. Okay, there we go. When is his birthday? His birthday is in 9 days. So his birthday, okay. He's supposed to be a day older than her. I could just keep that, but she aged up down a day because of her pregnancy. So I might have his, I could just have them age up at the same day. I really don't mind. But he's, yeah. So we have an extra body in our house. Oh, he's very tired. He didn't sleep at all last night, so I mean, that makes sense. And everyone has returned home from school. Sky is freaking out because she still has not heard anything from Philippe, and she's of course already super anxious and worried about everything that like I don't know, she's like scared that he's going to abandon her, which is it's a rightful fear. He was very upset, and they didn't really talk about what was happening too much, but she just got home from school and immediately went upstairs to go shower. She has no idea he's here. He didn't tell her, and she has no idea he's here. Oh, his parents canceled his phone plan when he, oh my god, click on Sam, for fuck's sake. But and then like no, like he's sleeping very calmly on the couch. Nobody but Matcha and Nixon know he's there. Everybody else is just like, they don't know. Like, she's upstairs taking a shower, and she's done with her shower, but we're gonna go ahead and she's hungry. But Nixon just got back from the storage unit, and he does have a little inflatable thing. Yeah, she's again trying to call him, and she's just getting a dial tone. I don't think it's dial tone. She's just getting his voicemail, and or now it's saying the number has been disconnected. and she's horrified. She thinks that maybe he blocked her number, or she's just going through all the worst case scenarios, and she's really stressed out about it. And she wasn't really able to focus on work and schoolwork at all. And she's just, she's not doing too good. Who are you hurt by? I don't understand what sentiment she's getting. Not him. That's new. Are you serious? Resentful for no prom invite? You went to prom together. That's dumb. Is there a way to actually, like... Okay, that's dumb. They went to prom together. She just didn't actually officially ask him, and that's dumb. Okay. That's why they were so tense around each other. That's so dumb. He just woke up from his nap, and she's not happy. We're gonna go, and he realizes that she's here. He's woken up by the commotion, and he's gonna wake up, and he's probably gonna scare the bejesus out of her when she realizes that he's there. But like, hey, babe, and she's like, what the hell? And he's like, she's like, look at her, she's so pissed. She's like, what the hell are you doing in my house, and why have I not heard from you all day? And he's like, it's a really long story. And he's like, basically, my parents they took my phone, and they canceled my plan and stuff. And so I actually need everybody to come into the living room so that we can have a family meeting sort of thing. And I am going to turn off autonomy because right now I have it on full except for The Sims, but I'm just gonna turn it off right now just so I can make sure they don't leave. What did I say? Alright, so basically they're like, Sky hasn't told her brothers yet, so they're like, Sky, we need to, first before we do anything, you need to explain to your brothers. I don't even know if she can announce the news to them. Oh, because I'm not on Sky, I'm on Will. So we are going to tell our brothers about the pregnancies, and of course they're like, excuse me, I have it off. Autonomy is off. They got pregnant but didn't want it. Such a difficult situation, and it makes Sammy trouble to hear about it. That's cute though, that they're like... So she's telling them that, like, she's pregnant and it was an accident and definitely not something that they planned. And Dad's about to pee himself, so he's going to excuse himself real fast. And I'm just gonna cheat that just so she doesn't pass out. And he's like, well, okay. And so they're obviously shocked by the news. They're saddened for her. And this is when Matcha is now going to tell them that basically Philippe's parents kicked him out of the house and that he's going to be staying. It's pretty, they're not obviously going to divulge any details that Philippe can tell the full story if he wants. And basically he's just gonna say that yeah, they kicked him out. He doesn't really want to go into the whole issue with that, at least not in front of Will and Sammy. He'll probably tell Sky in private, but so they're just having this conversation. I was naked. Okay. Now that we did that though, I'm gonna go ahead and turn autonomy back on. And obviously it's going to be an adjustment. I need to move that bubble wrap. I unwrapped a Amazon package and I just put the bubble wrap beneath me and I didn't, like, on the ground, and I haven't cleaned it up yet, and now I keep rolling over it. But it is going to be kind of an adjustment period. It's going to be a little strange, but it's going to be fine. Things are going to work out. It's okay. And without further ado, we're going to go ahead and... hold on, this is new. Motherhood worries. No matter how Sky feels about pregnancy, being a pregnant teen carries its shares of freakouts. What will she do about school? How to take care of the baby? Where will she find all necessary money? How to deal with everyone's judgment? The list of worries goes on and on. All the manicure's wearing away. That's like the least of your problems, but like at the same time she's very emotional, but like I have very emotional like hormones when I'm on my period. I can't imagine how I'm gonna be when and if I ever get pregnant. But I can imagine that, yeah, she's going to like freak out over her nails chipping. But it's sweet that he's sad for her. But we're gonna age up Nixon real fast. Oh, he's an old man. Oh, no, Nixon. I'll have him retire. But, it's her, oh my gosh, this poor girl, she's so just stressed out. I'm gonna have her, oh, the poor thing, she's going through so much, and I completely understand why. Oh, she's not doing good. You're gonna have Dad go ahead and cook up some dinner. Philippe's doing what he can to try and like show his appreciation. I cannot believe that it's already almost 7 o'clock. And they haven't... No, Mom. Also, we don't have a very good relationship, but no, you should not be having another child. You're done. But they need to get homework done. Oh. And, like, oh, but she's so stressed, and they have projects to do, and it's just very complicated. But, let's see. Why is his birthday again? That doesn't make sense. The fuck are you? Fuck you, you little bitch. I don't even know who that is. It might have been Jack. So I'm debating on how the pregnancy should go. So I'm wondering if she should have the baby before she graduates, or if I should have her be pregnant until she graduates. Because, like, a lot of this I'm going to end up actually cutting out if that's the case, because like, what I was thinking in my head was that, like, she could be in her 3rd trimester when she graduates, because I'm not entirely sure if the graduation happens, like, the next day after they turn into young adults, or if it's something like it's on Saturdays. So it's like if you turn into, like, an adult on a Sunday, you have to wait all the way till Saturday to graduate. Seems a bit ridiculous. I feel like it would be the next day, but I don't know how exactly that works. So if that's the case, then, like, let's say for tomorrow, so Tuesday, because it's almost midnight, so it'll be Tuesday. Have it be where it's like it's 2 days per each. So then she would be in her first trimester, second, third. So she'd probably give birth around Monday, to Sunday or Monday. Or I could wait and have it just be. I don't know. Right now, I think I'm going to keep it paused where she's in her first trimester because. Okay, we're going to go ahead and set up the air mattress. I'm not sure it would fit there if we didn't have a dog door. So I'm just going to get. We don't have a dog anymore. So I'm going to get rid of the dog door. Alright. He's going to head to bed, and then that is gonna be it for this episode. I don't know what I should do. So, like, tomorrow is Easter, which isn't anything super crazy. They're obviously not going to be going to school because it's a holiday. So it's for 3 days. You can have it for 100 and. Okay, so I will have to reset my game. But when I unpause her pregnancy, which we'll do tomorrow on Wednesday, so that'll be her first day of the first trimester. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. She would give birth on her birthday. Well, no, we're going to eat her up here. I'll do 6 for now. I just still not sure if I want her to have her pregnancy, have her still be pregnant when she graduates, or already have the baby. I don't know, I'll have to think about it. But if you enjoyed, please do like, comment down below what you thought and what you'd like to see next. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye, guys.